All right, so the WNBA Rookie of the Year debates officially heating up. We're at that time of the year. This tweet been going viral. Monica McNutt from ESPN. So she said, my Rookie of the Year is going to go based off standings, and the Sky right now are in the playoffs, so you have to give the nod, in my mind, to Angel Reese.
I have said this all season, BC. My Rookie of the Year is going to go based on the standings. Okay. Because I think that is how you have the opportunity to measure impact. Sky right now are in the playoffs. You'd have to give the nod, in my mind, to Angel Reese. Double-double streak that she's rocking and rolling, chasing down 12 double-doubles to start is the record that spanned over 2 seasons. She's already gotten to 11. There's not another #1 draft pick on that roster. There's not another all-star on that roster. Indiana, they are building blocks. Aaliyah Boston, Rookie of the Year, #1 pick last year. Obviously, Caitlin Clark this year. Kelsey Mitchell has had big-time seasons over the course of her career. So there's more there in terms of the supporting cast around Caitlin. And I gotta say, of both of them, the eyeballs are as big as they've ever been, and they are showing up and entertaining. Both have exceeded my expectation.
Now, the other video I did on this talking about this, people kind of had like mixed comments on what I said. I literally said in the video that I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if Angel Reese won it because she got the double-double record. But I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what? Why don't we just go ahead and see the stats? We're going to see the numbers and then go off there. Because Monica McNutt, she said something about the standings. I'm like, yo, the Sky are like half a game up. Like, what are you talking about? That's what I felt like. She's being a little biased. The Sky lose tomorrow, the Fever are back up. If you look at the standings, the Sky are literally 0.5 up. The Fever have more wins. If the Sky lose like 1 or 2 games, they're back in 9th spot. So you can't use the standings argument because that doesn't work. And if you want to use the standings argument, the Fever, they're on pace to win more games this year than they did last year. More than likely going to beat their record from last year. This is the criteria for winning Women's Rookie of the Year. The winner is selected by a panel of sports writers throughout the United States, each of whom cast a vote for first, second, and third place selections. Each first place vote is worth 5 points. Each second place vote is worth 3 points. And each third place vote is worth 1 point. The players with the highest point total, regardless of the number of votes, wins the award. That's the standard for winning Rookie of the Year. If you're going based on that, Angel does have a shot, which makes me correct from my last video. We're looking at numbers. That's why I said I felt like if the award was given today, I'm giving it to Caitlin, right? So on the season so far, Caitlin's averaging 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists, and 1 steal a game, almost a block. He averages like almost 6 turnovers. You know, shooting percentage, she's shooting 39 from the field, 33 from 3, and 88% from the line. This is her last couple games. One of these games, she's going to get a triple-double, but you can see like she fills up the stat sheet anytime she plays. The big negative with her is turnovers, but you know, I'm sure you guys seen all the videos people made for teammates not catching the ball, right? So, and then these are her season averages, 16, 5, and 7, which is extremely good for a rookie, right? Now you go to Angel Reese. Angel Reese is averaging 13, 11, and basically 2 assists. She's playing about 30 minutes. She's averaging 13. And no, Caitlin Clark averaged more blocks than her. So Caitlin averages more blocks. She's doing better in the turnover section. She's shooting 39% field goal. She has not attempted a 3-pointer this season. 74% from the line, and she averages nearly 4 fouls a game. And then this is her stuff. She's really consistent. As far as consistency, you know what you're going to get out of Angel Reese every single game. Looking at those 2 stats, if I was picking, if you're going based off of that, I'm taking Caitlin Clark. She fills up more of the stat sheet. But Angel Reese is not too far behind. But like I said before, I wouldn't be surprised if Angel Reese were to have won the award. I think when Monica got to talking about standings, I think that's when you could sense a little bias instead of like going with the facts. I think that's why people sense a little bias because she's talking about standings. That's how I know if like the Fever up in the standings, she would have gave a different answer. You can't go based off standings because they're like 0.5 behind. Like if the Sky lose the next 2 games, the Fever are back up. You know what I'm saying? So that argument didn't make any sense. I'll say both of them met or exceeded expectations as far as their rookie season. They're both all-stars. Congrats to both of them. Yeah, this was Caitlin Clark on being an all-star. I don't think I've been her teammate before, even with USA Basketball or anything like that. So I know people are going to be really excited about it, but I hope it doesn't take away from everybody else.
I don't think I've ever been her teammate before, even at USA Basketball or anything like that. So I know people are going to be really excited about it, but I hope it doesn't take away from everybody else. Like, this is a huge accomplishment for everybody on Team USA and everybody on Team WNBA. Like, they all deserve the same praise. Like, I don't want it to take away from any of that and just be the focal point of All-Star Weekend because that's not fair to them. And, you know, obviously this is something that's really hard to accomplish. So the best we can celebrate all of them will be great. And I'm just going to obviously soak in the experience because, like, you never know if you're ever going to be able to get back there. And it'll be fun for all of us.
This is her talking about wanting to be teammates with Caitlin Clark.
I mean, I love Caitlin. We've been competing since we were in AAU. I mean, AAU days, we've always competed. I remember she was on All Iowa Tech, and we used to play each other in AAU, and it was always fun and always competitive. One day, hopefully, me and her can be teammates because, I mean, she is a great player and a great shooter and a great person and a great teammate, and understanding that the world is going to have to, they always put a good girl and a bad girl, and just understanding that that's just what it is. And it's just going to be what it is. And I'll take that I'm going to be the bad guy, but I know I've grown women's basketball, and I know I'm being positive, and I know that I've inspired people. So people can think what they think. I know me and Caitlin, we've been cool. We've never had any issues. So just knowing that I've grown women's basketball and she has too, and just helped do that is all that matters.
This was Angel Reese reacting to becoming an all-star.
Well, we won today. We won today, but they just told me I'm an all-star. And I mean, I'm just so happy. I know the work I put in coming into this league. So many people doubted me and didn't think my game would translate, and I wouldn't be the player that I was in college, or better, or would be worse, and wouldn't be where I am right now. But I trusted the process and I believed, and I'm thankful that I dropped to 7 and was able to come to Chicago. And it's just a blessing. I can't thank my teammates and my coaches enough for just believing in me and trusting me. And I know all of them are going to come to Phoenix and support me, so I'm really happy right now.
So this was Caitlin Clark today. So Caitlin Clark, I'm becoming an all-star if she's been an all-star before, and if she'll do the three-point contest.
Super cool. I think also to be there with Kels and AB, it's obviously really hard for a franchise to get 3 of their own players to be there and be together. So that's not anything you take for granted. Obviously, I'm very lucky and excited. Obviously my first time being the WNBA All-Star. You never know if you'll ever get back there. You never know how your career is going to unfold. So I think just really grateful.
Do you think the format of this lends to a more intense game than you might see in any other kind of all-star game?
I don't really know, honestly, just because I haven't played in one before. I was asking AB how seriously they take them. I don't really know. I mean, I would assume it would be fairly serious just because USA needs to prep. Team USA needs to prep for the Olympic Games, so I would assume it would be fairly competitive. But again, I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out. I'm gonna just show up and do whatever.
Were you an all-star in high school? Did you have that your senior year in high school?
Nah, we had COVID.
Yeah,
That's what we had.
That
We had
was it?
COVID, not
Okay.
COVID.
Yeah.
She said we had COVID.
Okay, I was gonna ask if you had a previous all-star experience. but
Yeah,
that's-
I don't know.
that's
If I would have been one in high school, it would have been debatable.
If you get asked, is a three-point shootout something that you'd want to take part in?
Remains to be seen. We'll see. I don't know. Haven't decided. I don't know.
Seems
Can't
like
give you guys every answer today.
Yeah, but if I had to pick today, I think Caitlin will get it. But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Angel Reese won the award, or I wouldn't be surprised if they both won the award. I don't know if they've done that before the WNBA. I know in the NBA they did it. Also, you can't really use the standings argument, because if that's the case, I don't think Wemby would have got this past year. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if I had to pick, I would give it to Caitlin, but I wouldn't be surprised if Angel got it. But regardless, they're both having a great year. I look forward to seeing what happens. I think they match up one more time next month or something like that. I don't think they play each other this month, but yeah, I'm excited to see what happens with that. Y'all let me know your thoughts on everything, and as always, it's your boy.